Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. And not just any edition, it is the Cheese compilation for July 2022, number 84. Been doing this a long time. If you want me to cast your cheese, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. I'll send them to my screeners. They will choose the very best ones. We've got Jim to thank for this. We've got Stefan to thank for this. We have Somicron and Unspoken Cat to thank for this, for screening all of the replays sent to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. All right, so game number one here is Robotron, our red Zerg player on Curious Minds. Bottom right, it is HyperONE, who is a Protoss, who is blue here today. Pool first in it is Robotron. This one was chosen by, I think, all four of the screeners. What? So I got some high approval rating for sure. This is why you probe scout. So HyperONE scouts in. Uh-oh. What? You didn't actually see? Well, he knows there's not a hatch coming down, so he has to assume it's a pool, unless this player just stinks, right? So 6 lings are on the way. Sub 1 minute here. They're going to go cruising out. This is why you probe scout, because if some lings show up and you don't have anything to deal with them, you just lose your second base. You lose your main base. You're very, very, very sad Protoss Panda. So as we're looking at here, oh, we're going to proxy too. Oh, it is! It is the pool first into a proxy at the top of the ramp play, so you can't wall off versus the lings. HyperONE, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Here comes 6 lings, man. What's the play? Well, let's get a Zealot out. There's nothing else you can do. You don't have a Forge. You don't have a Cyber Core. You can't wall off because he's just gonna cancel this hatch. Oh, man. Alright, so the probe's like, well, bye, I guess. Come up here. Come on up here. All right. So, man, Cybercore on the way. Okay. Decent control there. But he's in the position where, yeah, he's going to die for sure. Oh, the supply block. Well, not supply block anymore. The Zealot died. Fair enough, I guess. My goodness. Okay. Well, probes are dying. Another drone? What is this drone doing? What in the name of Fergus McDudson is this? Dude, killing this pylon would depower all of this stuff. He needs to get it. The chrono boost on the Zealot is fast. And the death on the secondary pylon is going to come in just in time, though. Okay, so pylon dies. Secondary pylon exists. Excellent work there. Good positioning on the Zealot here. Gosh, this creep is up now. Oh, and he's throwing down his spine. So this Zealot, pulls him back. Probes fighting. Ooh, all the probes getting pulled off here. Zealot working away on that spine crawler, surrounding the Zealot with the probes, attacking the spine crawler and killing it. Very, very sick play there indeed from HyperONE. He's got so many lings in his face, though. Are there enough lings to kill all of these probes? I don't know. Zealot trying to hold the line. Oh, these lings are attacking? This is crazy, man. This is absolutely insane. So the probes are fighting. Oh, they do a wow, that was excellent probe micro there. Is that it? I mean, I don't know. Robotron does have some more lings kind of cruising. Oh, look at that queen positioning, though. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And now more lings are popping in here, too. This is crazy stuff. Shield battery, engage. Can you just drain the shield battery of all of its energy? Oh, my gosh. Or just kill the shield battery. That's fine, too. All right, shield battery dies. Zealot not getting surrounded because Robotron is not doing the greatest job of microing, but it doesn't really matter all that much, I guess. HyperONE, do you have any proxies or anything? This is looking dicey. Yeah, the lings are in amongst the probes here. He's stacking the probes like you want to do, but if all these pylons die, I don't think HyperONE can win this game. Yeah, this might just be the end of it here. Our army value is 22-2. HyperONE. Did HyperONE just send in a loss? He doesn't do that very much. Bam, he did. HyperONE, much respect, friend. I always appreciate people who send in a lot of replays and mix in losses sometimes. Because, again, it just makes everybody like, oh, a HyperONE replay. I like his game. I don't know if he's going to win or lose, and that heightens the suspense. So thank you very much, HyperONE, for sending in a loss. I do appreciate it. This is a pretty darn exciting build, right? You go pool first. You throw down a proxy hatch at the top of the ramp and just keep flooding slow lings. Wow. When most of your base as Protoss is covered with creep, that is not a very good sign that you're going to win the game. Man, there are some pretty sick plays there from HyperONE, but man, just keep flooding Lings, forcing the probes to come off so there's not enough minerals to throw down a cannon or continue to make zealots or make more than one shield battery. Woof. Yeah, I think maybe a mistake that you made here is harvesting gas and not throwing down a forge as soon as you could. Because cannons are pretty darn good against Lings here, especially with shield battery support, and none of those need gas. So, anyway, that was great. That was a really, really entertaining ZvP. Good way to start out Cheese compilation number 84. Go ahead, hit that like button if you've already been entertained. We are not done here yet. Not by a long shot. Game 2's here on 2,000 atmospheres. Bottom left going to be a rocket, sporting the Team Liquid spray logo. In the top right, going to be a Terran player named Edge of Forever. Skull Cheeseburger? I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it feels kind of random. All right, so who's going to be the cheeser here, right? Who's going to be the cheese? Who's going to be the cheeser? We got a King spray here. King's Crown spray. We've got Sons of Korhal outside the command center of Edge of Forever. And this little SCV, maybe he's not up to any good here. Watched a Hearthstone video recently where he says that what he's found out is that the builds that StarCraft account boosters who are paid to boost accounts to higher ranks, which, again, I don't understand what that's all about, but the people who do that, they use a 4x proxy build. Apparently, that's good enough to get you boosted, like, all the way in. Oh, he walks off the ramp with his own supply depot. Enough to get you into, like, GM with it if someone's good enough at executing it. It's like, oh, well, all right, then. That's the build. And then Proxy through Raxton down here, low ground. He's just trying to make sure that this wall doesn't happen so that his Marines... I thought maybe he'd lift him up here and start building in here, but it looks like he's really planning on coming around the inside, coming up this ramp, and now the SCVs have to try to kill the supply depot. This is interesting. This is unique. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's going to work necessarily, because it's still quite some time before these barracks are finished, and quite some time before any Marines start coming out, and then a bit more time before they start coming up this ramp. But, you know, Edge of Forever is not taking this super seriously. He is throwing up his own barracks, but he's very woefully behind. And maybe that's the plan. Maybe the big plan is just to distract the enemy Terran from not throwing down his barracks when he wants to. And then as a result, well, you bring the SCV train and your Marines show up. Good game, whop. Good game, well played, I guess is what we're going for there. Oh, he is going to lift the barracks up. Wow, okay, fair enough, I guess. So now, my gosh, and you're expanding Edge of Forever, why? Man, this response from Edge of Forever, I think he might have lost anyway, but my goodness, expanding. You don't know what's coming, right? I get that, but man, if somebody does this to you, they're probably planning on something crazy. So the SCVs are here, and all of them, and by that I mean all of them but 4 are here. You know, just trying to take down a barracks with SCVs, producing Marines moderately. I don't know, did he not save it up enough money to make a bunch of Marines here? He's got one on the way. He produced one. He's kind of stuck in here, though, isn't he? Oh, he can get out. Good. He can get out. Yeah, I love this. Edge of Forever is like, I'm afloat. Dude, come on, man. You got beat. You got beat. He's trying to throw up a bunker or an engineering base? Oh, he wants a planetary fortress now. Too late for that, friend. Yeah, all right. So that was kind of cool. Like, I like the supply depot at the top of the ramp here. And then lifting the barracks into the main base seems a little unnecessary, but... yeah, all right. Edge of Forever. In a lot of trouble. Does he have enough money? He does have enough money to upgrade to a planetary, but he never got the engineering bay. That thing never finished, and also it is now exploded. So, Edge of Forever wants to have this go on forever. Apparently. I mean, he could float his buildings to corners. There's really not much at all a rocket can do about it for a while. He needs gas. He needs a factory, he needs a starport, right? And get some Vikings out. That's a while yet. So Edge of Forever might be interested in just kind of wasting our time. Like, come on, Terrans. I know you can do this, but this is just bad manner, is what this is. This is not anything anybody does because they're trying to win. Okay, sometimes they do. Sometimes, in some situations, I'll allow it. But not in this one. Not in this one where it's 8-to-1 army supply. I'm not going to allow it, man. Oh, he is planetary fortress upgrading here. Oh, that'd be humongous, actually. That would be so big if Edge of Forever could get this up. Rocket calls the GG, but is it too soon? The answer is no. It is going to die. He knew it was going to die, so he canceled it, get his money back. This thing gets scouted. Rocket finds it. Way to go. Good scouting there by Rocket. Okay, so it's 0 army supply. Edge of Forever, honestly, man. For all intents and purposes, you are ultra super lightning toast. Gonna try to planetary this one. What if the engineering bay dies while the planetary is being upgraded to a planetary? It still finishes. Yeah, that's the StarCraft 2 rule, is if you start something, it'll finish. This SCV from Rocket's in here just killing SCVs. He got 7 kills. What a little murderer this guy is. Just drilling enemy workers in the back of the face with his drill. Brr. Back of the face, back of the head with his drill. Dude, an 8-kill SCV. You kidding me? Ah, the planetary finished, though. This is dicey all of a sudden. The Marines can't outrange this planetary, so the SCVs are tanking shots. I would split, honestly, these Marines. You just got to get it down to burning and you win. Get it down to burning. There it is. Not quite on fire yet. No, it's not on fire yet. Seriously, though, Edge of Forever? Come on, man. No, don't spend your resources trying to fix this supply depot. That's not cool. But if you spread your Marines around, they're not taking splash damage. Like, put one here, put one here, put one here. Right? Put one here, put one here. Get that surround up. Okay, this is good too. This is really, really experience level stuff here. Killing the SCVs. Okay, Edge of Forever has no more money to build an SCV. And nor will he, because this SCV is not going to be allowed to mine. And actually, maybe it will, because the Marines are not watching the top half of the mineral patch. Well, he's back home. That's it. GG. Rocket's your winner. Again, interesting opening. I do like the idea of throwing up a supply depot at the top of the ramp. That's 2 games in a row where someone blocked the enemy top of the ramp. Huh. Just different races and different combinations altogether there. Fun. That was a fun one, too. Really enjoyed that. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's move into game number 3. Game number 3 is here on Hardwire. Top right, going to be Slyboy. He's Protoss. He is purple. And in the bottom left, Mr. Green, who is green, which means this is a custom game. Because in ladder games, it's red versus blue. But if you're playing a custom game, you can choose whatever single color you want from the available colors. All right, so a PvT here. Probe moving out super duper early. What are we up to here, Mr. Probaruski? Plans? Yeah, plans. Yes, of course I have plans, Falcon. Shut up. I'm going to go for the Proxy Gate. It's got to be Proxy Gate. You don't throw it on a pylon up here if it's like going to be a Proxy Stargate because, well, it's going to be a minute, right? I don't know. Maybe it's a Proxy Gate into a Proxy Cybercore into a Proxy Stargate here, and it all just lives here. That'd be fun. That would be fun. But Gate 1, we're leaving room for Gate 2. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so 2-gate opener here versus Slyboy. While I've got you, I just want to make sure that you check out the Falcon Paladin Hour. It's a weekly podcast with myself and Somicron. We do have podcasts available on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and Stitcher, and we're actually out on Spotify as well if you want to check that out. You can also watch VODs of our podcasts at twitch.tv/Somicron, SOMICRON, and additionally on YouTube. The VODs are there too. If you just search Falcon Paladin Hour on the YouTube machine, you will find the VODs for those. So 3-gate opener. Check it out. We talk about StarCraft 2 tournaments. We talk about nerdy stuff like TV shows and movies and books and, I mean, I don't know, whatever we're into. Anime sometimes, superhero stuff, I don't know, like action-type movies like Reacher on Amazon Prime. So Slyboy is like, yo, I don't see any gateways here. I don't see anything happening with you. So something is going on. I would wall this off instantaneously. There you go. Slyboy with the wall off. Making a Reaper. I don't know necessarily, but that's better than having nothing, I guess. And I'd keep the Reaper at home. I don't know about expanding either, dude. I don't know about expanding. You know this is a proxy. Why in the name? Okay. I just... If you're getting proxied, you need every bit of resources for stuff that is not that command center, right? I like that you're going into a factory. That's cool. I love the bunker. And here come 3 zealots at about 2:30. Pretty zippy proxy zealot timing here. And yeah, so there's a marine out and there's a reaper out. You still got to repair. You can live, but you have to repair. Good. Bringing 1 SCV down for 1. Bringing another SCV down for the second one. And maybe 2 SCVs on this left side. It's getting a little dicey. All of a sudden here. But that zealot's going to die, right? You're going to kill that 1 zealot, right? Okay. So zealot dies, and the other ones are injured. And pretty good response here from Slyboy. He didn't die. He didn't die anyway, so that's good. This zealot has a bad rally. Pull back. All right, so that's GG. The triple zealot proxy tried to work, didn't work, but guess what we're doing now? It's got to be stalkers now. Do you have the answer to stalkers? Well, if you had a cyclone, maybe you would. If you had a siege tank, that might actually work really well too. But Slyboy's production tab is empty. Slyboy, what are you doing? Okay, tech labbing, throwing up a starport. But man, that was a big delay. That was a huge delay getting that tech lag up. And now here comes Mr. Green. He's got some shooty boys now, not just hacky boys. Okay, let 2 zealots in here attacking the supply depot. You're blocking that, Mr. Stalker. Yeah, positioning's really important here. And this is probably worth pulling a bunch of SCVs. Maybe not so many that you can't actually repair. Okay, maybe don't put them all back home, though. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Zealot's gonna die. Oh, one of the zealots dies. This bunker gonna die. Repair it. Oh! The bunker goes down. That's pretty big, actually. The bunker was massive, and he just let it die. This aggression from Mr. Green should not work, but Slyboy kind of falling apart here, which can happen. He's getting a cyclone out. I like that play. But it does require a lot... replacement bunker, no. It does require a lot of micro potential, which maybe is not your strong suit, based on what we're seeing here. But hey, if having a cyclone is better than not having a cyclone. Did they just kill that supply depot? Yes. They don't... Oh, cyclone says... Die. Zealot down. But 3 stalkers inside your base. 4, 5 stalkers inside your base. Bad times, yo. Stalker killing. No, this is getting target fire. Don't let the cyclone die. Ah! Okay, all right. Well, that's your GG. Slyboy falling apart under pressure here. Just sadly, untraditionally. I don't know what word I want to say there. Medevac. Okay, are you gonna like counterattack? You don't have anything. You have 3 Marines. I guess you can heal your Marines up. That's nice. I don't know why Mr. Green's hanging back. I really don't. He gave Slyboy enough time to rebuild that bunker. That's a terrible idea. Oh, this barracks is going to be on fire. That needs repairing too, which means Slyboy's going to have even less money. Even less money. Oh, that medevac dying would be huge, but instead they pull back. Oh, SCV's off the line. SCV's forced to repair here. Slyboy's cash is not good at all. I think you can rush that bunker and kill it, but I like going after the tech lab. That's a good target of choice here. For show. And then getting up around behind this mineral line might just be a game-winning play too. So the zealot gets surrounded and killed off. Oh boy, Slyboy, you had it. You were in a great position, and then nope, you lost it. You lost it. And the good game there goes to Mr. Green. Woo, that's what I like from the cheese. Short, sweet, intense. No downtime at all. That was crazy. Resources lost in that one. 2,000 for Slyboy. Only 950 for Mr. Green. 20 SCVs. A medevac. A cyclone. Like I said, the cyclone requires a lot of micro, and it just wasn't on display here from Mr. Green. A tank would have been a million times better. Right? So just paying attention to what you're repairing. Get the tech log up sooner on the factory. Don't let the bunker die. Don't let anything die here, to be honest. And then get a tank out and put the tank like right here, and that's it. And Mr. Green's like, I'm not going to sit here on this ramp attacking you while a tank is doing splash damage to literally everything on this ramp, which is all I have, right? That would have changed everything, but really solid attack timing here for Mr. Green. Problem is he got scouted, and then he got shut down, but then he kept persevering, and the Terran player fell apart, and he got the win. So, yeah, he did what he could. Required a little bit of cooperation on the Terran player's part, and sometimes that happens in these games. I mean, it's StarCraft, right? No one's going to play a perfect game. For you to win a game, it probably requires your opponent to mess up somehow. Yeah, definitely somehow. All right, good. Good. Man, I'm enjoying this cheese compilation a lot this month. Way to go, everyone. Thanks for sending in fun stuff. We're not done yet. We've got at least, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 more replays. So this is fantastic. More. So PvP here on Curious Minds. Top left, going to be Panfilo. And the bottom right, TheSwiss. So the name of this replay is Probe Traffic Jams and Other Nonsense. I don't know what a traffic jam is in StarCraft 2, but I bet we're going to find out. All right, man. So, what are we doing here? What? Okay, so 3 probes pulled off the line. You do know that one probe can warp in a lot of stuff at the same time. You don't have to have an SCV for every building, right? Right? What? Again, this was highly rated by my screeners, so I'm excited to see what we get here. I think all 4 of them rated this one as good. I'll ask them to say if it's good or bad, right? Just good, worth casting or not. I'm not like having them give me a grade or anything. So, like, okay. So we've seen this, kind of, right? A little bit of SCV stuff from HyperONE where he comes and he blocks the expansion locations for the Zerg, but that's not this. This is like just donating probes to the enemy, I guess. Sure, you scout, but why would you... This is just throwing the enemy into disarray. I can't think of any other rational, logical reason why this is happening. I mean, yeah, you could throw down a pylon, but you could do that with the 1 probe that you sent over. You didn't have to send over 3 of them. Yeah, 2 of them have died so far. Maybe don't lose it. Maybe don't lose it. So he makes him think it's a cannon rush. So the Panfilo pulls off some workers to kill this pylon. This is actually something that's fairly popular. Oh. Is it a traffic jam or is it jail? I don't know if it's anything because that pylon's going to die. So, okay. I get it. It's kind of a traffic jam. It forces the probes to go all the way around these. This is something we see kind of more often in PvP in Brood War, is you'll just throw down a pylon right in the mineral line, and it messes with the pathing of the enemy probes, and they hate it. But this is not really something that I've seen much of here. Panfilo just made 2 cyber cores. You think that was an accident? You think he meant to build something else and he made 2 cyber cores because of all the chaos that was happening? I bet that's the case. I bet he's like, wait, what? Oh. 2 cybernetics cores. I guess if you want to get warp gate and work on air upgrades at the same time, having 2 cyber cores is not a bad idea. But that's not something that ever makes sense in the professional leagues. So another group of probes coming across. Not all of them. There are still like 12 remaining here. That's, I guess, 4, 10 remaining here in the main base. All right, these proxy gates down this way for the Swiss are looking good. He's just making zealots for now. Got cyber core coming up on the follow-up, and all the pylons die, and the Swiss is supply blocked because he was using these pylons for supply that he needs. So, but then, okay, this is like a Terran player pulling the boys, isn't it? This is just you bring probes along with your Marines, with your zealots, and you just kind of try to depower. There's another pylon right there. So did depower the warp gate research. That's good. Zealots are doing amazing against these probes, man. Like super insanely good against these probes. That's a 6-kill zealot there. 16 probes have died for Panfilo. 10 have died for the Swiss, and now it's 11-3 workers all of a sudden. This dude's alive with the 6 kills, and Panfilo pulled everything. The end. GG. So yeah, that was just chaos. That was just put chaos into the enemy's brain and then show up with some zealots and probes, and they're not prepared for it because they were too busy dealing with the pylons in the mineral line. They're going to make 2 cyber cores because that's something you do when you're under attack. You're not sure what's happening, and that's a GG. That's so good. It's really, really so good. Good, well executed. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels like something from like Sun Tzu's Art of War. Sow chaos among your enemy ranks, and the battle shall be easier won. I don't know, man. I can't speak eloquently like Sun Tzu could. Panfilo's trying to throw down a proxy Stargate, man. I kind of like it. Like, if he could have walled off here. and had some money. He just throws up a Void Ray and he just kind of wins the game, right? But he couldn't get there and he died instead. So it happens to the best of us. So GG, well done, TheSwiss. Very fun. What do we have next on the menu? We got MackWinston. We've got Neo here on Blackburn. Bottom left's going to be MackWinston. You know this dude. And in the bottom right, it is going to be Neo. I think I pronounced that correctly, but probably not. All right, so PvZ cheese, my favorite matchup, and my favorite kind of cheese. All right, man, so MackWinston, are you going to be the cheeser? Yes, I feel like you are, because this is not going to be a probe blocking hatch. A hatch blocking probe? Hatch blocking probe. This is going to be a proxy probe. So proxy zealot. Maybe some proxy to depths. Maybe some proxy DTs. Taking advantage of the fact that just because the pros do not drone scout means that I do not have to. Ugh. All right, so drone scout, probe scout, SCV scout. If you'd scouted this, you would know there are proxies. You would know that this is wide open for a Zergling flood. But you don't know. Because again, Dark doesn't drone scout, Raynor doesn't drone scout, Cyril doesn't run drone scout, why should I? Because you're not any of those players. That's why. Alright, man. So hatch first in it into spawning pool. Okay. Hatch gas pool, not in vogue here for now. So if you don't drone scout because your heroes don't do it, then don't do stuff that your heroes won't do. Well, he's getting gas anyway. It's not like he's completely foregoing gas here. It's a weird opener, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah. So probe show. I like the Overlord here, though. He's like, okay, I see what's up. Oh, there's a forge here. Oh, man. A combination Cannon Rush Proxy Zealot stuff. I love the cancel from now. I really like that. Oh, okay. Then MackWinston's like, never mind then. Where's this boy going? Where are you going, friendo? All the way up here. You think you won't be found? You think the Protoss will not find you and Cannon Rush you there as well? All right. Well, oh, and he's taking this base. Okay, but the pool's done. You're making lings now, right? God, it's like that meme with Anakin and Padme from Attack of the Clones, where she's like, so your pool's done. That means you're making lings now, right? And then Anakin just looks at her, and then she's like, you're making lings now, right? What are you doing? You have money for... Okay, now deserves to lose because he scouts the initial aggression and then is like, oh, I took care of that. No need to make any lings or anything at all. Yeah, I don't... Like, look, if you don't scout this and zealots just kind of show up and you're caught blindsided, that's one thing. You should have scouted, but at least you didn't know crazy things were happening. This way, you know crazy things are happening, and you're like, who needs attacking units? I'll make Zerglings if enemies show up. Terrible. Truly terrible stuff here from now. All right, well, got cannons at the front. The combination Cannon Rush Zealot proxy is very fun. I like it. Now it's expanded up here. He is leading the enemy to where his hatchery is. I think he got away with this. I really think Mac was like, oh, shoot, I lost that drone. Where'd he go? Oh, well. But now he knows. Now he knows where you are. Oh, because you led him there. These poor, dumb, glitched out zealots. Go kill the hatchery. There you go. From over here. That's how you do. Oh, drones fighting against zealot. Never good. Never good. But, you know, eventually they'll win. 19 drones have died. It's 21. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, these zealots, though, they're not GG, etc. Good game. Oh, but the spawning pool exploding. Reminds me of something from Elden Ring. There's actually a zone where that does that. I think it's Mogulon's Palace or whatever. But yeah, basically there's these little exploding blood fountains. So you're running through this pool of blood, and once in a while it's like, it's gross. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, good game there from MackWinston. Well done, good sir. I do like the concept of the Cannon Rush combined with the Proxy Zealots a lot, actually. It's super all in. And again, if your opponent sees what's up, you're going to have a problem, holding it off. But that's all cheese, right? If your opponent knows what you're doing, it's a lot harder to execute any kind of cheese. That's what makes cheesy cheese. So well done. Good job there. Zerg player, again, just the fact that he was like, oh, I got cannon rushed, but I scouted it, and then I shut it down. Who needs to make lings? Obviously, there's nothing else the Protoss can be doing other than trying to cannon rush me. Nope, that was wrong. That was wrong thinking for sure. Okay, good. We have even more of the cheese coming. Man, if you're enjoying this, consider hitting that join button down below. It just allows you to join the channel directly. It just pledges like as little as $2 a month, $1.99 a month to me if you're interested in supporting me there. If you are, thumbs up. If you're not, don't worry about it. Just it's an option. Let's move on with more of the queso. We're back on 2000 Atmospheres. Gonna be Daxon versus Mr. Green. Hey, Mr. Green is back. In a red versus blue game, which it could be a ladder game, but you can choose red versus blue in a custom game as well. So maybe it's a custom game, maybe it's a ladder game. And shenanigans here. This replay name is What Does the Cheese Say, which I can only assume is a reference to What Does the Fox Say, the meme song that took off maybe 5 or 6 years ago now. Time has no meaning. It's a flat circle. What does the cheese say? I don't know, man. What does the cheese say? The cheese says both players are cheesing each other. Heck yes. Oh, it's one of my favorite kinds of cheese. When both players are cheesing each other and they don't know. And it's like, ha 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 ha. I am so sneaky. I shall proxy some gateways near my opponent's face and wander them in, and my opponent shall die. Now, Daxon's building a gateway at home. So, and actually, Mr. Green is not. That's right. Mr. Green's going, oh, it's the same 3-gate opener. 3-gate proxy that he did against that poor Terran player who wasn't super great from that previous game. So, let's see how this works out, shall we? Now, the problem is that Mr. Green doesn't have anything to defend back home at all. Oh, so if he just gets cannon rushed. Wait, what is, this is, okay. So this is Daxon being like, all right, you must use the utmost stealth when cannon rushing a Protoss player. We must start outside their base in a position where they can't see it, because if their buildings up here will see anything that is a little bit closer to the edge there. And then I'm gonna sneak around here, throw down there a pylon, and then, okay, what's it? Nothing? Nothing's at the top of the ramp. Mr. Green accidentally scouted this, by the way. Maybe he was looking for it. I don't know. Oh, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know if this pylon's gonna do anything. So that cannon's up. Can you? All right. Cannon down here. I don't know if this is necessary. I'm not sure if this is gonna come into play at all. But hey, a cannon here certainly would, Daxon. Dude, you're floating 400 minerals. Get up here and make some cannons. What are you? Why are you? What? What are these doing for you? Nothing at all. It's very scary to come up this. Okay, good. We're good again. Great. Cannon. Another one would be super hot. I don't see why not. But there's zealots. Ah! Oh, no. Run. Oh, I don't know about running. I think you need to mine as much as you can. Oh, you have enough money to rebuild another Nexus. Building the Nexus down here would be super cool and maybe even win you the game. Okay, but really, just build a cannon. You can get a cannon closer here, I promise. Daxon, oh, buddy. Oh, he doesn't actually know because he is... Wait, what did he just spend money on? He's building a Nexus somewhere. He had money and now he doesn't. Nexus. Next. He had... Oh, wait. He's got 400 minerals again. Oh, okay, here, fine. Fine. There's fine, I guess. So now... Oh, this is really bad for Daxon all of a sudden because Mr. Green's still mining. Dude, these cannons accomplish nothing for you. Yeah. Look, cannon rushing is an art. It's a very tightly designed art form where if you do something you don't need to do as a cannon rusher, you're gonna lose it. You can't have extraneous stuff. This doesn't do anything for you. What did the one cheese say to the other, says Daxon. There we go. That's the replay name. Oh, if you just put a cannon, like, right here. A. GLHF. Oh, you're not good enough. Mr. Green with the jokes. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. That was good. Look. 23 to 10 workers. Mr. Green has a smoking economy right now. He's building an immortal to deal with these cannons. Fine. Fine choice. Oh, with the shield battery supporting you too. Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. Don't play defensive. Go kill that cannon. You have a shield battery right here. Why are you afraid? There we go. Don't be afraid. The shields activate. Doesn't matter. Shield battery is here. The best kind of shield there is. So Daxon's like, well, I mean, oh, shoot. Yeah, Mr. Green's coming on just a scouting path to try to find stuff. Daxon GG's. Mr. Green gets 2 wins in the Cheese compilation. Well done, sir. Very weird. Weird game for sure. But yeah, if you're watching this Daxon, buddy, this doesn't need to happen. Like, instead, 2 cannons here. Pylon. Cannons closer. Right? Cover these front cannons with the next cannons. That's how this works. And then you hit the Nexus, and then you win the game. But instead, you spent resources down here that you did not need. You didn't have enough to really make cannons to get closer to the Nexus than you did, and you lost. So again, there are cannon rushing guides out there that you can do. I believe if you go to lotv.spawningtool.com and just look up different build orders for Protoss, some of it's cannon rushing. And it will tell you what to do on different maps, too, which is nice. But seriously, no cannon rusher will be like, and then build 2 cannons in the enemy's natural base way over here. Like, maybe here, sure. But this just doesn't accomplish anything at all. So, well done, Mr. Green. Again, a very well-executed 3-gate Zealot play. Completely wiped out the enemy's base. And prevented them from being able to cannon rush you effectively because their base was dead. Well done indeed. All right, we got a couple more cheeses to go. Have you hit that like button yet? TvZ action here on Hardwire. Top right, going to be Terran. It is Gooby Gooby. And in the bottom left, going to be HyperONE playing Dazerg. All right, man, TvZ here. We're going to do some proxy stuff, Gooby Gooby. A little bit too early to scout. You want to scout after or once your Reaper starts making to know if it's a 12 pull or not, right? So you keep the Reaper at home. If it's a 12 pull, if it's not, send it across the map. But hey, worker scouting early is better than not worker scouting at all. But hey, 3 SCVs moving out. HyperONE says, oh, hang on a second. I already saw an SCV. What are you doing, second SCV? Alarm bells are going off in my head. Don't lead him right to the... Do not lead him right to this barracks. Oh, you did. Well... Super rad. Actually, no. What is this? What? It's like, is there another SCV over? I'm checking. I'm checking for the proxy locations here, and it's right. You could. Well, he's got a pool coming in anyway, so he's fine. Pool. Broop. Got enough gas for speed? Sure does. 6 lings first, and then speed, right? Come on, HyperONE. I believe in you. Yes. Getting that speed. All right, good. So he's fine. He's fine. I mean, this isn't like a super duper all in. Oh, no. See, now the drone finds it. Drone's like, oh, hey, how's it going? Double racks here. Where's the 3rd SCV? It just came home and built a racks here because I got scouted. So let's do it this way. Ooh, shutting down. Zerg player. Absolutely shutting it down. This is where Gooby Gooby's like, oh, this was a pull first. Well, build order loss, I guess. Oh. Roach's on the follow-up, too. He's just like, you tried to proxy me. I'm going to punish you so hard. Drone comes up and says, what's up? And nothing. There's nothing at all. My phone just push notified me. Star Wars could be gearing up to make a brand new sequel trilogy. No thanks. No thanks at all. I do like The Force Awakens, but I dislike The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker for different reasons. I'm not interested in watching either of those movies ever again, but I did. I watched them twice. because, yeah, Somicron asked me to do it, and we've got both of those reaction podcasts over at patreon.com/Somicron, S-O-M-I-C-R-O-N. All right, so the speedlings are here. Oh, gosh. Oh, you just kill them. Dude, no, the door. Okay, well. Gooby! Making some poor choices here, y'all. Marine speedlings inside the house. This is just the precursor, man. We're making Ravagers behind this. We're just trying to make sure you don't have enough money to make like a siege tank or like a cyclone or something. And not even close, right? Not even close to that. Yeah. I mean, Marine, very brave. He's dead. He helped with the killing of a couple of those Zerglings. So the Zerglings die, but a lot of lost mining time there for Gooby. And here come Los Ravagers. Kapow, kapow. That's it, man. 3 Ravagers show up. You don't have a Cyclone. You don't have anything. Oh, and he blocks off the attempted re-wall, and that Ravager's going to die. Oh, it does die. Okay, losing one of the Ravagers is like losing 30% of your damage here. Oh, he attacked his own Ravager by accident. Tough. Microing is rough. These Ravagers are squishy boys. Oh. Okay, well, Marines keep popping out and dying. Gooby can't make any more Marines. And he's trying to kill this with GG. Once you're trying to kill stuff with SCVs, you have not enough money to do anything at all. It's just a bad time is what it is. It's just a really, really bad time. So well done. Truly a great show of what to do against a proxy barracks Terran. Don't let them get away with it if you shut it down, right? Right. 3 Roach into 3 Ravager. Speedling harass. Everything very, very good there. Well done, HyperONE. And yeah. All right, so got one more game here today for the cheese compilation for July 2022. We're going to check that out. And yeah, don't go anywhere. It's a good one. I just realized this is the last cheese compilation on this map pool. It is gone. We got a brand new map pool for 1v1 in case you didn't realize it. It came up last week, just a few days ago, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 days ago. So if you're sick of this map pool, good news. We've got a new one. Top right, we got ourselves a Padawan. And on the bottom left of 2,000 Atmospheres, it is HyperONE. A good map for macro games, 2,000 Atmospheres. And a good game for cheese, apparently, as well. So hey, all around balanced map. Boom. How else can you support me? Patreon.com/FalconPaladin. You can go out there, support me for as little as $1 a month. You can also, people have asked, what's the easiest way to where I can support you on most of my money? Most of my money will go to you directly because I like you as a content creator. The answer is PayPal. If you go to paypal.com and just hit me at falconpaladin@gmail.com as the send address, then that, like 100% of that will go to me. Whereas with Patreon, it's like 70% goes to me, and YouTube it's like 50%. So you got to keep that in mind. Anyway, forge up for HyperONE and a gateway, and he's really hiding very well down here. Hello, hiding probe. Hello, Governor. What are you up to today? Oh, the Padawan going for the 1 gate. No, in a PvP. No, it's not safe. Okay. So if you're playing Protoss and you got to do the same thing. You got to go the gateway, cybercore gateway, walling off the top in case the depths show up. If you don't do that, you die. You die to pretty much anything your opponent who goes double gateway cybercore will do. Oh boy. All right. You gonna cannon rush your HyperONE? What's the plan? You gonna get a shield battery up there? Maybe. They did nerf the shield battery a while ago. Cannon. Okay, to where they only spawn with half energy if they spawn away from your base. So that's, I actually am okay with that. I actually called for that change because, man, forward shield battery spawning with full energy was like, not the intent of this unit. It was supposed to keep people alive. Oh, maybe he was, might have gone a little too far forward there. Uh-oh. You gotta wait for these ones to finish before you toss these ones down. Trying to wall himself in. No, mineral walk out of there. They're trying to fight the zealot. Killing the zealots. Oh, GG! Ah, the zealots die. It works. It totally worked. This is why. Because if you go 2-gate cybercore, then you can make 2 zealots or 2 stalkers or 2 adepts even. Anything is better than having one thing. Right? If you're seeing getting cannon rush, you got 2 gates making things. Oh, good. We'll just deal with this a lot more easily then, won't we? Amazing. Amazing, amazing. So kind of botched it, HyperONE it. Again, wait until these cannons are this close to done before you start these up, because your opponent cannot see, right? Yeah, see? You start these when these are done. Like, as the enemy, I've been in the situation, and if I'm like, oh, the back cannons aren't done yet. Nice! I don't have to worry about this at all. And then, kind of botched it. Honestly, I would have killed these, gotten a stalker out, and just fended off incoming cannons with stalker. Because that's the thing, stalker can sit back here where, no, these cannons aren't protecting these cannons if the enemy is in this location, right? So, yeah, I probably would have killed these 2. Easier to kill. You get a full surround on them, kill them both. And they're not up yet either. And then chrono boost out a stalker, put the stalker here, and this shuts this down. I mean, HyperONE is not all in because he's getting a cybercore behind it. Or is he? Is he making, what does he make? What is this? A cannon? A shield batter? That is a cybercore. Oh, because I changed the vision. Anyway. Yeah. So he's got a cybercore. He's doing other stuff. This isn't everything. Anyway. Good. Well executed. And those are the rules of cheese, by the way. Under 7 minutes, please. If they're longer than 7 minutes, please make sure they're really action-packed the whole time. Like, if it's some crazy base race for 10 minutes, okay. That's insane action for 10 minutes. But if it's like 10 minutes and you just kind of sat around and macroed up for a while, no. No, it's got to be cheese. It's got to be cheesy, for sure. Additionally, no worker rushes unless it's incredibly unique and something we've never seen before. And finally, the higher level your cheese, the more likely they will be cast. Okay, if you're GM, probably we will cast your cheese. If you're a professional, 100% too. And down from there. So that's about it. That was a really fun time going through the cheese compilation submissions for 2022 in the months of July. Hope you all enjoyed it. I had a great time. Hope you can tell. Hope you can tell through my attitude that I had a good time with this one because this is great. This was really, really fun. So that is going to be it from me today, though. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a cheese compilation. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.